Just a disappointing day. You're hurting a bit after that.
I was more hurt last week against Rochdale, to be fair, because the performance today didn't reflect the score in the end.
Is it the manner of the defeat? In other words, the goals that you conceded, you felt were avoidable?
Every goal was an individual mistake, but for me, this is why today we got a reality check today, because I think overall we played a good game. I think we've been very, very good in transition this season so far. We scored a lot of goals out of the counter-attack. Today we played a team with championship quality, and they had that little bit more quality. Every little mistake we did, they punished us today, especially the left winger. And in general, in controlled possession, that was probably one of our best games against one of the best teams in the league. And don't forget, when you see our fixture list, after this week coming, we have played all the top teams. So from that point, for me today, there was a massive improvement compared to Rochdale. I just told my players we need to do the same thing when we're going to Bradford. Obviously, we have a doubt about Kyle Dempsey and Chris Long. That is probably the most disappointing thing on the day. We're losing two key players, maybe. That will be assessed on Monday, and I can't tell you today exactly what they have.
Can you tell us on Monday?
Yes, because I'm not a medical expert and they have scans. So, but you heard me that we played some decent football today, and that is, I think, we should focus on. We should not forget where we come from, where we are, and where we want to go.
You pointed out earlier in the season that it was foolish to look at the league table at this stage.
Yes.
So it's still foolish at 2 games later to worry about 2 defeats sliding you down a little bit.
Of course, we're sliding down a little bit, but I think the manner we play today, I think when a neutral person who watched that game today and take away the situation for the goals, in general open play, I think we was at least as good as them. I think we was better than them, and but they had that little bit extra quality today, and they punished us with every little mistake we did, and we did today 1 or 2 too many.
The scoreline looks a little harsh, as you said,
definitely.
And will that affect the confidence of the players a little bit? Looking at that,
and that is why last week I was
annoyed,
tough on the players. Put it that way. Today I was, come on, get going. Yeah. So I think they had a good week training. They reacted in the right way after Rochdale. Today they started the game in a good way. They make the first attack and scored. Avoidable, but then they picked themselves up. They showed mental strength, got back to playing ways. I think the third goal killed us, and probably also the chance that we didn't score on that chance, but there would have been a fiery final 15-20 minutes. But in general, the players will not lose their confidence because they knew that they did a lot of things right today.